to Natalie's Cooking. Now, I want to show you how to cook two dishes, and that is called Apritada pork. And these are the ingredients: tomatoes, onions, garlic, green pepper and red pepper, potatoes, and chickpeas. And one more dishes that I'm going to cook later is Chicken Tinola. And the ingredients of that is spinach, onions, garlic, ginger, spring onions, and chow. Okay, let's start cooking. Okay, I'm gonna start to put the cooker on in just moderate heat. Okay, as you could see, it's only in a medium heat. And then once it's hot enough, then we can put the oil. Let's get some oil, and you can see how much oil I'm gonna use for this dishes. That's enough. Once the oil is hot, then we can start putting our ingredients. That's almost 3 tablespoons of oil. That's a vegetable oil I'm using, or you can use olive oil. But for these dishes, I'm just using vegetable oil. Okay, so what we're going to put now is some garlic that I prepared. Let me see if this is hot enough. Not yet. Maybe we can put it on a little bit more so it will be quicker. While we're waiting this pot to be ready, I think that's okay. Alright, now you can see that our garlic is on. That's 2 spoons of garlic. As you could see, ensure that our pan is hot and medium heat, medium fire. As you could see, while it's and we make sure that this will be turning into a golden brown. We have to be patient when we do cooking. That's what my mom said all the time. You want to have a nice dishes, ensure that you put your patience and ensure that everything is nice and clean. That's what always my mom said. And by the way, this is the size of the tomato. This is only 3 tomatoes I diced and I prepared earlier. This is the size of onions, medium size, which I cut into square. And I've got this bell pepper, red pepper, and yellow pepper. They are all mixed to give a good, nice flavor later on. And I have this pork that I marinated for half an hour, which, as you could see, I put onions, soy sauce, a bit of garlic, and some ground black pepper, and also just a little dash of vinegar. That's my secret. Okay, So that's the way. You could see now that my garlic is turning into golden brown. Now we can add our onions, as what you could see. Now the onions is here. We're gonna put it on. As you could see now that the ginger are really nice and golden. This is how the way to cook apritada. Now our onions is in, and we will make sure that the onions is nicely cooked as well. Nice and sizzling. As you could see, that's the way how to cook. Don't be scared that the onions will be and the garlic will be burned. Make sure that you see all the time what's going on in the pan. It's always in the medium heat. That's the secret of my mom. I'm showing it to you. That's why this is how to cook proper apritada. Being growing up in the restaurant, this is the way we taught by our parents, and that's why the family is always in this kind of business, restaurant. And I'm glad that all my customers always asking me how do I cook. And now I'm showing you how to cook. It's very simple, and you must have patience when you do cooking. If this is your passion, you have to learn how to cook healthy eating, healthy cooking. Now, as you could see, our onions is turning into translucent, like beautiful. That's the secret of our parents. Be patient when you're cooking, they said. Learn. You will learn how to taste your food and how. Now we're gonna put our tomato. This is the next one. As you could see, I could smell the onions and the garlic and the way it was turned into nice golden brown. Now we can put the tomatoes. We'll add tomatoes, the diced tomatoes. And you can see how it's sizzled. And we must cook the tomatoes well, as what I've learned. And this meat is half kilo, which I've marinated it. And you can see this is filet pork, which you could always get it from a good supermarket or some butchers, and you can cut it into a bite size, as you could see. Yeah, that's the way to cut the meat for apritada. And also the potato, I cut it in cubes, as like the size of the meat. And from here, you could see the tomatoes is cooking nicely. And we can lower the fire a little bit. As you can see how the way I'm cooking the tomatoes, and this is the first step how to cook apritada. Because When the ingredients blend together and cook together, that's the taste coming out. The good taste of the vegetables. You can see the tomato is well cooked and blend with the onions and garlic, and I can smell the good taste of this. As you can see, it's blending well. This is how to cook beautiful apritada. You can see it's sizzling well. Now that the tomato is well cooked, and you can see all the juice are coming out, now we can add our marinated pork. This is then ensure that you mix it well with our ingredients. There. And then now we're coating it so well with the tomatoes, onions, and garlic. And we can put it in a low fire. We cover it, leave it for maybe 10 minutes. Very low fire to make it nice and simmer, and the juice of the meat will come out. And there we can, after that we can add the potato, and then we're gonna add some more ingredients: bell pepper, chickpeas, and a little bit of Filipino atsuete. This is just this is food coloring, which you can get in a Chinese shop or Filipino shop. And this is normally we just get this in our back garden, as back home we grow up all the vegetable, and we know where to get all the when we do cooking. Right, now we're gonna open our pot and see what's our cooking here. How is it? You could see after 15 minutes. Let's see how is it. It's nice and tender. And this time we're gonna put and add our atsuete, and this is our Filipino food coloring, which I said you can get it in Filipino shop or in Chinese shop. This give a good texture and good flavor in our dishes. Okay, I know back home we just get it in our back garden. That's why it's really nice that I got this. As you could see, I mix it to our meat. As you could see, now the color is coming up and it's beautiful. Now you can see how it changed the color. Now once the color is blended, we can try how is it taste. I want to show you because I want to see and to show you our meat taste like. Okay, let's try. Oh wow, really nice, beautiful. You don't need to add anything whatsoever, because everything, the taste is there already. It's completely amazing. It's how nice is the taste. You don't need to add anything whatsoever at all. It's there, the complete taste. Now, saying that, we could add our potato, as you could see there. That's the way to cook apritada. Nothing else. Tomato, onions, garlic, potato. As you could see how beautiful the dish is. That's why I was so happy when all my customers asked me, "Oh, Natalie, can you please cook us this, that?" And I remember when one of the president asked me if he can make a takeaway, and I was so proud of myself. President asked for my food, and one of the Lord as well asked me if I could stay with him and cook for him. And all that experience, it makes my heart so happy, because I know I can cook. It's because of my mom teach me the way and how to cook properly, and the taste, the presentation, the ingredients, and how to be clean is the most important. Is hygiene, of course. And that's why my passion is to cook and to help people and to give this lovely cooking and to show them how to cook properly. And again, I told you this is really one good dish, very simple, and as what you could see now, what I'm showing to you is one good simple dish. Now I'm going to cover it for maybe a few minutes just to soften our potato, and then after the potato is soft, then we can add the chickpeas and the bell pepper, and that's it. Let's see how our apritada after this. Just a few minutes just to simmer it again. Okay, now while we're waiting for our apritada, rice is the best thing to go with it. So now I'm gonna show you how to cook rice, because I notice most of the people doesn't really know how to cook rice. 1 mug of rice, I'm gonna put it in my small pot, and that is how our rice is. I'm gonna wash the rice to take the dust, of course, and that's why always my mom asked me, make sure you wash the rice and make sure it's nice and clear. As you could see, that is why we need to wash the rice with cold water. Once the rice is nice and clear, then that's the time we have to cook it. So the second time, maybe the third time, still we have to throw the third one. And now we will add water into it. As what you could see, I'll measure how much water you're gonna put in it, and that is the water you're gonna put, just a little bit of the mug, and that's enough, and the amount of water we need to put it on our rice. Just 1 mug and a little bit, and that will be enough. Just for 10 minutes, the rice will be okay. In a medium heat, we'll put it here and we'll cover it until it will boil. Yes, okay. Now we're gonna put it on. Oh no, sorry. We're gonna put it on for a medium heat. Okay, so it will cook. Once it's boiled, you take out the cover to dry the water. But I will show you it later on. Now I think we go back to our apritada. I'm gonna see our apritada now and add the rest of the ingredients. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're going to open up our apritada, our pot, and as you could see, all the juice of the meat and the potato is there, and you can see how it is cooking. Now what we're gonna do, put this away, all right? And I don't want to let's see the potato. Oh, the potato is nicely cooking well. That's it. That's how we like it. And then we can add our chickpeas. But let me see if the potato is really all right now. Hang on, let me get one small fork. And let's see if the potato is nice and soft. Yes, it's nice and soft, as you could see. Now we can add our chickpeas. Yes, that's the way to do it. And we blend again and always stir it gently, so you can see the everything, the juice of the meat, the juice of the vegetable, it come out from the vegetable itself. And now that the chickpeas is in, because all the juice come out from the natural juice of the vegetable and meat, I want to see the texture of the sauce. As you could see, right now I'm gonna see if it is okay and thick enough. As you could see, it's nice and thick, but just to say that, sometimes I add a little bit of cornstarch, just a teeny bit of this cornstarch. You can get this in all the shop. They call it cornstarch. It's from the cassava or corn, but we always use this. And this is what my mom teach us. We just put a little bit and see how it blends in our cooking. Right, I will show you why I have to put cornstarch. Makes a nice glossy texture, as you could see, and the meat and potato is really nice and tender. Look, that's beautiful. And this goes nicely with the rice or bread or anything that you want to eat with. Now it's because it's really, see, because we want to cook the cornstarch. It's only maybe another 1 minute, and then it's done. That's it. Now we can add our green pepper and bell pepper, and you could see how beautiful is our dishes. This is the way to cook beautiful, healthy food, and we can have nice rice with it. This is the way to cook, and I'm so happy that I could show you for the first time. Thank you. Okay, now let's try and see what's the taste again. Okay. Oh God, thanks. It's beautiful. You don't need to add anything. It's just there, the taste. And I showed you the simple cooking of this pork and the vegetable in it. And it's really lovely. Amazing. Now you know my secret. And just we're waiting for the rice. We can switch this off, and we'll put it in the dish later on once the rice is cooked. I'm hungry. The aroma and the taste is there. Thanks. Okay, now our rice is boiling. We're gonna open it and I'll show you how is it. Now you could see it's boiling and you can see all that bubbles coming out. You can just do that because you know the water is enough for this rice. What we're gonna do, we're gonna lower it as lower as we can. That's it. And then we cover it until it cooks. All right, that's the way to see that the rice is cooking nicely, right? We cover it until it's nice and done. That's it. That's the way to cook rice. Hello. Okay, now we're going to open the lid, take it off, and see the rice, how it's done. Oh wow, see, it's beautifully cooked. And the texture of this basmati rice is beautiful. As you could see, it's nice and fluffy. And the aroma is there. The taste is there. It's beautiful. That's the way to cook rice. Now, I'm eating. It really tastes well. And I hope you like my cooking. Right, now we're going to start to cook tinola. That is chicken tinola. I bought this one small chicken, and what I put into this chicken is 1 teaspoonful of salt, as you see, and ground pepper, just a little bit of ground pepper, and I think I add a little bit more, as you could see. Yes, there you go. Gonna stir up. Right, that's the one whole chicken, small one. Now we're gonna put on the fire and we're gonna start cooking. Okay, we're gonna make it nice and hot. Once it's nice and hot, we're gonna add the same procedure. We're gonna add oil. And once we add the oil, then we start all the ingredients. Let's dry our pot. So make sure it's nice and dry. Okay. Nice and warm now. And I'm gonna get one of my nice wooden spoon. Now it's warm. Then we're gonna add just a little bit of vegetable oil. And that's enough. That must be 2.5 tablespoons of oil. When you're a cook, sometimes you just know how much. And the first thing you have to do is to put the garlic. Once it's nice and medium hot. You have to be patient. Okay. Okay, we're gonna lower down our fire because we're gonna put our garlic. That's it. Because we're going to add some more because tinola needs a very nice golden brown garlic on top of it, because that's give more nice texture and flavor to the meat. That's the secret of tinola. Good, nice golden brown garlic. People doesn't do that, but that's the way I was taught in our restaurant by our parents and our great grandparents. Okay, this is how we're gonna stir up the garlic. Don't be scared to cook the garlic, because this is how you're gonna learn how to cook the proper way of cooking tinola. If you want your food nice, then be patient and cook until you master it. And as you could see, garlic is sizzling nicely. Once it's nice and going to be nice and golden brown, we're gonna add our ginger. We need ginger. I can smell the aroma of garlic now. We lower down the fire. Lower down a little bit, yeah, because this is how you're gonna see that you don't burn the garlic. I'm gonna put our ginger. This is the size of the ginger, but I cut it the sample for you, because some people, they don't know how much they're gonna put. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna put it in one side, so we know that the garlic is cooking continuously and the aroma is amazing. Now this ginger, you could see, I'm gonna put again the fire a little bit more higher because of the ginger, so it goes nicely and the aroma of the ginger is coming up too. That's how you know how your herbs, how to cook your herbs. Now you can see it's blending well, and the aroma of these two, you can see sizzling nicely, and now I can blend it together. As you could see, the ginger is cooking nicely with the garlic, and that's the beauty of it. Then we add, next is the onions. Once our garlic is really nice and golden brown. Now you can see it's coming nice and golden brown. You don't need to be scared cooking the garlic, because that's how I always find out when someone is cooking. They don't. So this is how to cook your garlic. Medium fire. That's the way. Just be patient until it's nice and golden brown. Now it's getting golden, as you could see how nice and gentle. Now we're gonna add the onions. Take this away, I just show you how much. Okay, this is the onions that I cut. Now we're gonna add it up on our ginger and garlic. How beautiful that is, as you could see. Okay, now we put our onions. Chop them into square, because when your meat is cut into big chunk, your onions cut into a big chunk like that. That's the way to cook in the restaurant. So you can present your food nicely. And they can see what ingredient you have. That's the way my mom always teaches us. Okay. We cook our onions until it's really nice and translucent. That's it. I'm stirring it continuously because we don't want to, so it will blend and mix together the aroma of its this ingredients. Okay, let me lower down the fire now because the onion is getting cooked nicely. And whiskey, that's it. And that's all. You can see now that it's beautifully blended with one another. Now I can smell the onions, the ginger, and the beautiful garlic, as you could see. It's nice and golden, and it's not burned. This is how to cook tinola. Very simple. Only few ingredients, and you will have a very nice soup and meat. Now we're gonna add our chicken. As I told you, it's one small chicken. Now I add into our pot. And I'm gonna stir it up to blend again this meat to our seasoning, our onion, ginger, and garlic. You could see how it blends. Then we sauteed it for a few minutes. We'll just put it for 2 minutes, covering it for 2 minutes or 3. Yeah? And then we open up again and we continuously stirring it up. Right. Let me cover it for 3 minutes so the juice of the chicken will come out. And that is the natural juice of the chicken, and our onions, garlic, and ginger blend to the chicken nicely. Okay? And I give you all the secret of this recipe. Nice. Okay. Okay, now we're going to open our pot and see our chicken. As you could see, it's nicely done. Look, see? It's only a little bit of blood coming out from the inside to the bone. But now you could see how our garlic, onions, and ginger, look at that. How nicely done. Then we'll see. Now we got what we're gonna do. We're gonna add some water to this. As I told you, I'm gonna boil the water from our kettle so it will be very quickly done. Yes, because the chicken is almost done. As we put already the salt and pepper, and we sauteed it in these onions, garlic, and ginger. Now what we're going to do is just to add the boiling water, so it will be easier and quick to cook. And you can see the oil from the chicken comes, and I can smell the aroma of it. I want to try the taste of this, so I know how much more something to add on it if we can, but if not, then we'll just add all the remaining ingredients that we're going to put, like spinach, and we call it chow chow in Chinese, and Filipino is sayote, because I cannot find any green papaya, and this is the alternative, chow chow. Okay, So let's see. Again, I'm turning again our chicken. So as you could see, it's really nicely cooked. It's getting pinkish inside. So it's just only few minutes, and then we can just add our water. Now we're going to put and add the boiling water that I prepared. I'm gonna add to our chicken, and this is how much you're gonna put because you want to eat as having a soup, and or you can have it with just rice. Okay, it's good for the rice as well. This is very healthy because everything into it is just ginger, onion and garlic, which is very good for our body, and chicken. Everything is there. Okay, we're going to open our pot, and you could see it's boiling. And when I put the boiling water and add into it, I simmer it for 20 minutes, and you can see how the chicken, it's nicely cooked, and you can see the juice, and you can see the texture of the chicken. I can get one small fork and touch it and pierce it inside if there's blood or into it or not. You see, nothing. You can see that it's cooked. Once you pierce it and the juice is not it's just nicely white. Look, nothing, no blood, nothing. So that means the chicken is cooked. So what we're going to do now is to add our sayote. We call it chow chow in London. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna add this chow chow, and if you have papaya, that will be more nicer. That's its alternative. So we put that, and just probably it's very quick to cook this chow chow. It's only maybe 2 minutes, and we put high our put it up our fire, medium. Okay, and then what else we're gonna put? We're gonna add some of our spring onions, so this will complement as well to the taste of this will complement as well with our dishes. Yeah, nice spring onions. And that's all we're gonna put in our tinola, nothing else. Salt, pepper, onions, garlic and ginger, and this green chow chow or sayote they called it in Philippines. And this is how to cook tinola. We serve this every day in our restaurant back home, as I remember. And I'm gonna try what is the taste now. Okay, just let's see how is what's the taste. If we need to add some more salt or pepper, let's find out. Okay, let's get this one. Okay, here we go. Yummy. We don't need to put anything. All we have to do is just probably put one of these bird's eye chili, and that give another flavor into it. That's what our mom says. Be patient in cooking. And this will be for the last one when I put this spinach, because it will take 3 minutes or to cook the chow chow. And then the last bit is our spring onions and a little bit of raw onions. That's another key to the flavor. If you are cooking in a restaurant, this is what we do. We always add a little bit like that at the end, so we know that the aroma of the onion is there, and the aroma of the chili is there, and the spring onion, the three of them, that's always blend. And I remember one of my customer who owns 12 restaurant, and they taste my tinola, and they invited me to be in their restaurant, and I remember that it was a lovely compliment. So, and since then they were my friends. They have so many restaurants around in London, and they want me to be with them, and I'm so pleased to say that they like my Filipino tinola. It's superb. Nothing you can put anymore. It's just the taste of the ginger, the onion, the garlic. It's there. And that's the way to cook tinola at home. Okay, now we're gonna add, because as what you could see, the chow is already done, because this is only one boil, and then it's like papaya, and that's why this is very simple, very quick to cook, and it's very, very healthy, especially for the kids, for the elder. You know, our old granny, they need to have some soup like this, because this is very, very healthy. And we can add this spinach that I soak into the water, as you could see, and just put it on top, and just cover it for a minute with my spring onions again. And that's how we cook this tinola. And probably one more on the top of the chili, and that is the way to cook the proper tinola. Thank you. Now we're going to open our tinola. As you could see how beautiful the tinola. This is the way to cook our tinola, and this is how we present in our restaurant. The beauty of this is how healthy the spinach, the chow, the chili, and the garlic, onion, and spring onion, and the ginger. And these are all the herbs that we need in our body. Oh, excuse me. And after that, the things that goes with this is either you will eat bread with the soup, or rice and plain rice, and the thing that we use with this is, if you want, we always put patis in our as another sauce. We put we call it patis, but it's fish sauce, and you can buy it in Thai restaurant, Japanese restaurant, Asian store, I mean, sorry. And you just add this fish sauce, chili, spring onions, and lemon juice. And this is the way to eat with our tinola, especially in Batangas. That's the way to eat tinola, and that's the way we cook tinola in our province. Let's eat. Very nice. It's lovely, and it's delicious, healthy, freshly cooking. It's good for our body. Now, what I'm going to show you is to cook banana fritters in English, but in Filipino we call it turon. This is this plantain, and I have spring roll wrapper that I use for this. You can get it in any Asian shop, or now all the big supermarkets are selling it too. So with this, we're gonna put brown sugar and we fried it in either olive oil or normal vegetable oil. Okay, that's what we're going to do, and what I'm going to show you is how to cut the banana. We peel the banana and take out the meat. As I can show you, you just slit it and open it like this, and you can see that's the very nice banana, and we just cut it into half, and then we leave it there, and we do the same thing to this other one. And then what you do, you just slice it thinly, just that much, and then cut it until that's the only way to cut it, and that's the size I would like you to see. Okay, so now we're gonna wrap this, and that's the way to make our turon. Okay, now what I'm going to show you is I open the wrapper, and all you have to do is just peel it one by one. I'll show you one and another one. This is how to do it. Just peel it slowly, so as you could see, so it won't tear like that one. That one is tear up already. That's the way to do it. Just peel it one by one, and that's the way to do it. Now I'm gonna show you how to wrap the banana. What I do is simply just put 2 banana like that. What you do is just put the 2 banana, and then just add just a little bit of brown sugar. You just spread it to the banana like that, just a little bit more. Yeah, that's the way you have to wrap it. Now I'm gonna wrap it like this. As you could see, the level of the banana is like that. Then you rolled it like that and fold it until it will goes to the end. You fold it simply like that. That's the way to do it. Sorry, that one is cut already, but that's okay. You could always put a little bit of water if this little bit of tear. Okay, that's the way to do it. So another one, because that one is tear, there's a tear. All we have to do is go in this side, as I will tell you. It's the best way to do it. You tear it like this one. There's a tear. So what we're gonna do, we put another half teaspoon of the sugar. As you could see, you just spread it evenly. Just because the banana is already sweet, we just add a little bit into it, and the texture of the brown sugar will make it different. So this is the way to fold it, and then fold it again the other side until at this end. Okay, that's the way to roll your banana. Okay, that's the way to do it. Right, now what I'm going to show you is how to cook these banana fritters. I'm gonna put the fan on, make it hot. Oops. As you could see, now it's in the middle, okay? Middle fire. And we're gonna put vegetable oil again. It's not yet hot. Look. Let's put it up. Oh. Okay. It's getting hot. What happened? going to put the oil now. This is vegetable oil. I'm gonna put half olive oil and half vegetable oil, because I want the texture of olive oil makes it so much nicer and different. That's it. That's how much we're gonna cook this banana fritters. And as soon as the hot is hot, moderate, we're gonna put the banana. Now that the oil is ready, we're gonna put it a bit slow, the fire, and we're gonna dip the end of the banana. As what you can see what I'm doing, don't be scared to put it down gently. That's how you're gonna fry your banana fritters. Okay, another one. This one is a bit small because this is the last one. Okay, always the end is like, okay, now we put always the end and then gently put it down. Don't be scared to do that. Right, 4 is enough, so we got enough space for the banana to be cooked. And you can see when it's cooking, it will be a golden brown at the edges, and then we can turn it once you see it that way. Once it's that means the banana is cooking nicely. Now we're gonna turn the banana. As I could see, it's getting brown at the edges. So as I turn, as you could see, that's the way I'd like my banana fritters. Beautiful. Yes, that's the way to do and cook this banana fritters. We call it Turon. Now I'm gonna turn this one also. That's it. That's beautiful. Now we done the banana fritters, as we call turon in Filipino. I'm gonna show you how crusty and nice of this banana. This is good for the vegetarian also. It's very simple cooking and healthy eating. Look at that. It's beautiful inside. The banana is well cooked. The wrapper is nice and crunchy. And let's try. It's very nice. This is the best dessert or afters we could have in our meal. So thank you guys, thank you folks for watching me, and I hope you always follow me on my Natalie's cooking. Thank you everyone. Bye.